defender for the Warriors, number 4, Chris Bryant. Defender for the Huskies, number 13, Ryan Patterson.
Hey, where'd you get those tie-dye goalie shirts? Those are pretty bitchin'.
Number 7, Derek Wilson.
Are those uncles or what?
Defender for the Huskies, number 17, John Shoemaker. Defender for the Warriors, number 12, Jeff Brody. Defender for the Huskies, number 19, Andy Kenneth. Defender for the Warriors, number 14, Mike Lane. Defender for the Huskies, number 25, Frank Knight.
Penalty.
At midfield for the Warriors, number 5, Kirk Mills.
Penalty.
At midfield for the Huskies, number 3, Steve Giles. At midfield for the Warriors, number 11, Troy Adamitis. At midfield for the Huskies, number 14, Rob Coates. At midfield for the Warriors, number 16, John Van Buskirk. At midfield for the Huskies, number 20, Jim Conrad. At midfield for the Warriors, number 22, Dan Wilson. At midfield for the Huskies, number 21, Andy Tressat. At forward for the Warriors, number 9, Herb Deaton. At forward for the Huskies, number 10, Bill Fleck. At forward for the Warriors, number 15, Scott Stone. Forward for the Huskies, number 23, Jay Rensick. Granite City enters this match with a record of 18-3-2. They are coached by Mr. Gene Baker. Naperville North enters this match with a record of 24-4-1. They are coached by Mr. Dave Booker. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that we rise to the national anthem.
We're here at Fremd Stadium on the campus of William Fremd High School in Palatine, Illinois for the semifinals of the 1987 Illinois High School Association Boys State Soccer Tournament. It's the Naperville North Huskies with a record of 23 wins, 1 loss and 1 tie versus the Granite City Warriors, 18 wins, 3 losses and 2 ties. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Colin Feeney. We welcome you to today's game, and straight away we'll give you the lineups. First for the Huskies of Naperville North, coached by Dave Booker, who used to be the head coach at Northern Illinois University in DeKalb. They'll start out with number 0 in goal, Kip Lass, a senior. In the midfield, number 3, a senior, Steve Giles. Also at midfield, number 10, a senior, Bill Fleck. At the back, number 13, a senior, Brian Patterson. Midfield, number 14, Rob Coates, a senior. At the back, number 17, John Shoemaker, a senior. Also at the back, number 19, a senior, Andy Kenneth. Midfield, number 20, a junior, Jim Conrad. Also at midfield, number 21, Andy Tressat, a senior. At a forward, number 23, Jay Rensick, a junior, and Frank Guyton, number 25. At a back, he's a senior. For the Warriors, it's the same lineup as yesterday for Gene Baker's club. In goal, number 1, Matt Krakovich, a senior. Back, number 4, Chris Ryan, a junior. Midfield, number 5, Kirk Mills, a senior. Number 7 at a back, Derek Wilkinson, a senior. At forward, number 9, Herb Heaton, a senior. At midfield, number 11, Troy Adamitis, a sophomore. At a back, number 12, Jeff Crody, a senior. 14, Mike Lane in the back, he's a senior. Number 15 at forward, Scott Stone, a junior. Number 16 in midfield, John Van Buskirk, a sophomore. And number 22, Dan Wilson, he's a senior, and he's playing in the midfield. Just tuning in, the Warriors, as yesterday, are wearing the white jerseys with the black and white stripe, the red and black stripes, rather. The black numbers, the black shorts and the white socks. The Huskies are in the blue jerseys with white numbers, white shorts, and blue socks. There's Adamitis over to Wilson, just underway, 18-17 left first period, no score. The winner plays for the state championship tonight at 7 p.m. against the winner of the semifinal game coming up next between Maine South and New Trier. We'll give you all the scores of yesterday's action momentarily. into the box, headed out. And here is Wilson intercepting a pass. Now taken by Fleck, and it goes out of bounds. It belongs to the Warriors on a throw-in. Lane looks to make a play, now puts it in play. For Stone in the box, off his foot. Gets it back, kept alive in the corner, being chased. Still looking to make a play. Intended for Wilson, now he left it for Mills. Scramble for in the box, Wilson comes up with it. But it's taken away by number 21, Andy Tressett, and it cleared. And now a foul against Granite City.
Violation of direct kick for the Huskies.
First foul of the game. Going into yesterday's quarterfinal action, as you know, the Warriors defeated Barrington 4-0. In the other three semifinal games, the Huskies advanced with a 3-2 penalty kick win over Quincy Senior, with the shootout going to the Naperville North 4-3. In other games, Maine south of Park Ridge defeated Chicago Public League champions Amundsen 3-0, and New Trier defeated Rockford Boylan 2-0. So, of course, in the semifinals, it's the Warriors and the Huskies. In this game right now, the Huskies are in control with 23. Rensig into the box. The shot. Oh, good save there by Krakovich, covering the near post, and it's a corner kick. Some early pressure being put on now by Naperville North. Corner taken. Not cleared, now finally is, but right to the Giles, number 3, into the box. Number 19 through a crowd, and there's Krakovich. This will be a very good test here for the Warriors today. There's Heat, number 9, to Mills, now over to Stone. Check that. That is Mills over there. Number 5. Now Wilson had taken off his foot momentarily. I got it back. Pushed off the ball, not called. And Heaton has it. And he back passes for Ryan, number 4. Ryan ahead, intended for Stone. This is broken up, and Heaton covers up. Herb Heaton ahead to Stone. Back out of bounds, and the Huskies come up with it. Kicked back in by Wilkinson, intended for Stone, but it was too far ahead and goes out of bounds. We played 5 minutes of the first period. And here is Kip Last kicking it out. Playing out, now headed back in. And the Huskies take over. Giles throws up an elbow, and they call it against the Warriors. Number 19, Kenneth, to Patterson. Long pass ahead for Fleck. And it goes to the Warriors on the throw-in. Officials are on the far side. Our old buddy Haig Nagosian from Granite City, and the other official, Sam Donnelly from, I believe, Sam Donnelly from Wilmette. And Giles, number 3, lost it to Wilson. Wilson, nice pass ahead to Adamitis, and he starts back upfield for the Warriors. Adamitis had taken off his foot, and out of bounds for a throw-in for Granite City. For Mills. Mills intended for Stone, too far ahead, might not have been expecting, was cut off, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick for the Naperville North Huskies. A cool but comfortable day here in Palatine as we begin this first semifinal game. Bit of a breeze, but not much. Would hurt anybody.
Throwing for the Warriors.
Throwing now for Granite City. Heaton left it for Stone, and he starts upfield with it. Stone beats one man that lost it, and Granite will get a throw-in. 13:05 remaining now in the first period. Here's Ryan. For Mills, but the pass is too far ahead. In fact, went over the touchline and it goes out of bounds. And a throw in, and a goal kick once again for the Naperville north side.
Goal line. Touchline's on the side, goal line at the back.
Vince Darnell enters for the Granite City side. Kip last with the kick. It's a good one. And here's Wilson. Now taking it was Heaton, number 9. Darnell head to the head to clear, but right to the Naperville north backfield. And here's Kip last with it. Booms it out of there. Good high long kick, head down by Wilson. Intended for Darnell. Intercepted. And number 3, Giles. And now pushing foul.
Pushing called against the Warriors. Direct kick for the Huskies.
Third foul called against Granite City. Number 17, John Shoemaker, to take the kick. Just right on the Granite City side of midfield. Long into the box. Taken by Coates, but Krekovich covers up. And they're booming out of there. Long, high, good spiral to midfield. And pushing against Naperville.
Direct kick for the Warriors.
First foul called against the Huskies. The pass from Van Buskirk to Adamitis was intercepted. Long past midfield. Got it kicked out of there by Wilkinson. Headed up by Giles. And Kip Lass has it. Bats it down and picks it up. And he'll dribble with it. Being watched by Darnell. Now Lass does pick it up. Booms it out of there. Trezat, and it goes out, pass attempt for Trezat goes out of bounds, throwing Granite City. Headed up by Darnell. Bumped off the ball, no call, but it's played. Here comes Adamitis on the near side. Intercepted. Taken right back by Wilson, but taken nicely by Coates, who passes ahead to midfield to number 23, Jay Renzig. Here's Lane for Adamitis. Pushed off the ball by Coates, and a foul paid. Heaton ahead to Darnell, headed clear. And here is Guyton. Frank Guyton's pass goes out of bounds, belongs to Granite City. 9:49 left. No score here in the first period. Warriors and Huskies semifinals of the IHSA soccer tournament. Out of bounds, and it goes to Granite City. Head clear by Giles. Out of bounds, belongs to Naperville now. 3 substitutes coming in the game now for Naperville.
Haber, Riley, and Bruno enter the lineup for the Huskies.
Tom Bruno. One of the substitutes. Headed up by Rensing. Headed back in by Shoemaker. Wilson intercepts right to Tom Bruno, number 22, into the area. Sent it across, chipped out of there by Krekovich. Cleared but not out. Here's a shot just wide. And the Huskies have definitely had the better of the play here in this first period.
Number 3, Rich Pyle enters the lineup for the Warriors.
Pyle into the game now for Granite City. Goal kick coming for the Warriors. To Wilson, number 22. Wilson intended for Pyle, he gets it. Tries to beat a man, and still can't. Now it's cut off.
I feel
Taken away. Here is Ryan losing it in the box. Knocked down by Grody and cleared for Darnell. He couldn't catch up with it. And the Huskies take it right back. Number 19, Andy Kenna. Long kick into the box. And there's Krekovich. Sets up a play, booms it downfield. Pushing foul called against Naperville. And quick feet kick for Granite City.
Call it against that guy all day long.
Direct kick for the Warriors.
They set it about in the midfield circle, about 50 yards down from the goal. And it goes chipped up into the box for Darnell. And Kip Lass is there. Lass kicks it out of there. Not that good of a kick, but headed back to number 22, Bruno, and here comes a breakaway. And on goal, he shoots wide again.
Post kick for the Warriors. Number 13, Mike Steiner enters the line for the Warriors.
I believe it was number 13, Brian Patterson. Check that. One of the forwards for Naperville broke free on the far side. And a good shot. Had Krekovich beat, but he put it past the post. And the Warriors got to dodge another bullet. Grody gets it out of there. Headed down. And here is Tabor, number 16. Now they call a foul against the Huskies for a push. Under 6 minutes left in the first period. Wilkinson to Lane. Lane to Van Buskirk. He had 2 goals yesterday in the 4-0 win over Barrington. Tried to split the 2 defenders. Taken in midfield by Lane. The pass too far ahead for Pyle. And Lass gets it before he can go out of bounds. He'll set another play up. What? Naperville North. And at midfield, and a foul called against number 14, Coates. At midfield, Wilkinson fakes a kick. 5 minutes left in the first period. No score here in Palatine. Here's Van Buskirk beating the man. Tripped up. And the foul not given. Throw in for Naperville North. Officials called a good tackle. Now they call pushing against Granite City.
Violation, direct kick for the Huskies.
4:24 remaining in the first period. Still no score. But Naperville North could easily have made it 2-0.
Throwing for the Huskies.
Throwing for Granite City. Rather, Naperville North, check that.
12, Kurt Rohan enters the lineup for the Huskies.
Kurt Drohan enters now for Naperville. As we await the throw. Long one into the box, cleared out of there by Grody. And a pushing foul called against
Pushing violation called against the
Granite
Warriors.
City.
Direct kick for the Huskies.
Chipped into the box. Oh, this looks dangerous. Caught by Krekovich, but they're going to call it against Naperville North anyway.
Pushing violation, direct kick for the Warriors.
Taken down by Mills. Ryan rather take that. Darnell slipped as he went to make a play, and he lost it. Now it's taken by Wilson at midfield now. Naperville controls. Number 17, Shoemaker. Cleared right back out by Lane. Number 25, Guyton. For a little chip pass ahead for Tabor. From Tabor. Head clear at midfield. And here come the Warriors. Vince Darnell. Darnell settles. Makes a play. Good pass to Pyle. Pyle. Nice tackle by Shoemaker. Put back over the halfway line by Grody. Battled for, and Pyle wins that one. Pyle around one man. Another tackle. This one is closer to a trip, but it's not given. And a throw in for Granite City. 2:07 to go. One of those 50-50 calls. Heaton re-enters. Attempted throw in against the back of Adamitis is called back. And Lane will take the throw in now for Granite City. Into the box. Thrown into the box, headed clear, and Lane chips it back up for Ryan into the box. Here's Heaton, and goal, he shoots! Not good enough, score! Well, a bit of a mix-up there as the pass went off Lass's hands. The original shot, but the rebound came out to someone, I don't know who. It's 1-0 Granite City. Off the throw-in, Lane. Off the throw-in, Lane got it on the chip pass to Ryan to Heaton, who broke free and took a shot that hit off the goalie, Kip Lance's hands. And the rebound came out to someone, I don't know who. I would imagine Heaton will get an assist. The time to go, 18:36. And Granite City has a 1-0 lead. Number 9 for the Huskies, Todd Grunwald, now passes out for Conrad to Shoemaker. John Shoemaker across the line, goes out of bounds, throwing Granite City. We have a substitution coming in. Scott Stone re-enters, will get the goal.
15, Scott Stone enters the lineup.
Way to go, Minnie!
We'll get the scoring play in a moment. I'm trying to have it for you when we begin the second period. Lane back passes, throw in to Grody, who settles, and he'll pass it back to Mills, number 5. Kirk Mills. For the Warriors. Has plenty of room, now makes a pass to Van Buskirk. Checked off his foot and a long pick downfield for Stone. Headed clear, head right back for Pyle. Stone now has it. His pass for Pyle as we count down the final 10 seconds.
6, 5,
I imagine this will do it.
3, 2,
Quick throw and take, and that's it. So at the end of first period of play here in Palatine, the score, the Granite City Warriors 1 and the Naperville North Huskies nothing. Back now for the second period of play in the Granite City Naperville North semifinal match in the IHSA soccer tournament. The Warriors lead 1-0. The scoring play, Vince Darnell getting the rebound of the original shot by Herb Heaton. And scoring at 18:36, Heaton with the assist. As the Warriors lead 1-0, and here they come again. Here's Stone having it knocked off his foot. But Mills kicked it out of bounds. Throwing Naperville North had momentarily technical difficulties. Kip Last, the keeper, kicks it out of there at midfield. Number 9, Heaton, now for Ryan. A little clash of heads there. Kicked out of there, headed by Wilson, intended for Mills, and taken by number 20, Conrad. Out of bounds, throw in Granite City. Mills now has it, intending for Stone. Headed but not clear, and taken by Shoemaker, who sends a long pass up the field and headed back in by Brody. Naperville takes over. Nice pass intercepted by Ryan. Nice anticipation there. A pass from Tressat. Now here's Heaton rather. His pass nowhere near Stone. Shocking pass, to be honest, and it goes to the Huskies. Wilkinson now has it up. Hold everything. They called offside.
Offside called against the Warriors. Indirect kick for the Huskies.
Offside, Granite City. And a kick taken to last. Kip Last, number 0. Senior goalkeeper for the Naperville North side. Let's set up a play. He'll punt it out of there, and he does. Line drive type of kick. Wilson clears. Put back into near the area by Van Buskirk, and they let it go out of bounds. Number 25, Guyton, will take a throw in. Frank Guyton puts it back in play. Ryan for Heaton. He broken up by Guyton, headed back in by Grody. Now loose ball battled for. Who wants it? Mills has it momentarily. Now settled by Van Buskirk. He'll start upfield. Beats the stream. Check that as Adamitis. Stone covers up his crossing pass. Wide as the target. Some good play there by Granite City.
23, Chris Nolan in the lineup for the Warriors.
Chris Nolan, the sophomore, comes in now for Granite City. Check that. Check that. Ryan is try to check that. Nolan is a junior. Look back. We have a free kick now coming for Naperville North. Fouls are even at 6 apiece here in the first half. And it has 16:23 left. Mills. Pass is intercepted and settled by number 10, Fleck. And a long pass ahead. Brody knocked down as he went to make a play. No call. And now they call tripping. Tripping call against Granite City. A free kick. 43 yards out in front of goal on the far hash mark as we look here from our broadcast position. And there's Krekovich. Nice save there by Mike Krekovich. Played very steadily in this tournament for the Warriors. Cleared up and now taken at midfield, battled for, and a foul. Hold everything, look out! Oh, bit of argy-bargy there. Free kick for Granite City, chipped up on the near side for Nolan, who battles for it. Now here's Stone taking over. Stone leaves it for Nolan. Chris Nolan had knocked off his foot, and the Huskies take over. A nice tackle there by Ryan. Stone has it. He passes back for Mills in the middle of the field. Mills intended for Adamitis. He wasn't expecting it, and there's Kip Last. Last gets it out of there to midfield, where Conrad has it. Conrad for Coates. Now for Giles. Giles' shot was blocked at the fence. Still battled for. Head back in, head out. 2 for a quarter, and finally settled by Guyton for Rensick, and Krekovich gets out there, gets off his line to smother the ball. His pass for Nolan, intercepted by Tressat. Now taken over by Granite City momentarily. And a pushing foul call against Granite City. Granite has it now near the Warrior line. He'll start back upfield with it. The pass for Nolan, who picks it upfield some more. Nolan into the open space for Mills. Mills ahead to Stone. Makes the spin move. Has one man to beat. Bumped off the ball. No call. And out of bounds for Granite City's throw-in. 13:30 remaining in the first half. Granite City 1. Naperville North nothing. The Warrior goal coming late in the first period from Vince Darnell. Ryan for the throw-in after substitution made for Nolan. Pushed off near the box.
Direct kick for the Warriors.
Free kick, and this should be interesting here. A dangerous spot. You can just get a good crossing pass in, a lot of things can happen. They set up. Ryan for the take it. Here we go. Chipped up. Why not so handsome where it's headed clear easily, and Grody takes over. Jeff Grody beats a man, beats another man, tripped up! It's not given! Oh, it is given! Big Negosian right on the spot, made the call, and a penalty kick coming! Good work by Jeff Grody. Let's see who takes the penalty. Mike Lane will take it this time. Similar situation to yesterday on the penalty by Mills. It was Grody's work that set it up, and now we'll see how this goes. Lane to take it versus Lance, one-on-one. Can he go from this distance? Yep. It was Lane's goal, but given an indirect assist to Grody, whose work made it possible. And for the second time in 2 days, the Warriors convert a penalty kick, and here now they lead it 2-0. Throw in for Granite City. And it goes out of bounds for a throw-in. I think Naperville gets it. Yes, they do. Egna goes in right on the spot. Called it immediately. Out of bounds now. There'll be a throw in Granite City. Coming into the tournament, Naperville North had only given up 9 goals in their regular season in pre-tournament games, the regional and sectional, and then gave up 2 to Quincy, and now have given up 2 here. Lane was checked off after the header from Wilkinson. Here's Rick Pyle. Little guy who plays with a lot of heart. Now Seiler, number 13. Mike Seiler passes ahead one time by Lane, intended for Darnell. Stale kept alive. And a throw eventually comes up for Granite City. 10:51 to go in the first half. 2-0 Warriors. There we go with the take and the throw in. Little Rick Pyle. Out of bounds again. We'll do it once more. Now the ball not very well passed, and Naperville takes over, headed back up by Ryan for Nolan. Chris Nolan's come off the bench quite a bit in the late season to give the Warriors a spark. And he has been a very important addition to the Granite City team. Now here is Dan Wilson. Pass ahead for Seiler, number 13. Seiler to Ryan, ahead for Nolan. Chased down, couldn't catch up with it, and is bumped off the ball, and it goes the other way. Oh, shocking decision by Sam Donnelly. Into the box now goes Naperville North. Kept alive and easily picking up the grounder is Prekovich. 9:24 to go in the first half. To midfield, Darnell heads, but he is called again for a they call it against. They call it against Darnell for the push, and we have a free kick right at the midfield line. Into the box, long one, cleared out, clear but not out, they score! Taken, a long one, cleared but not out by Grody. I couldn't tell who got the shot. I believe it was Guyan, but a long looping shot went in the back of the net. It's 2-1, and it's a game again. Mills for Ryan. Ryan beats a man into the corner. Still battled for, kept alive, not cleared out. And a
the Huskies with scored number 22, Tom Bruno.
Here's the announcement on the go. Tom Bruno, the goal scored, 31:07. We'll wait for an assist. It's 2-1. Granite City. And that's the first goal the Warriors have given up in the tournament since giving up the first goal of the game to Alton in the regional. The very first game. That was a good goal, though. Got to give Naperville all the credit in the world for that one. Bogensen with a long looping kick. Oh, that was the dangerous one by Wilkinson, and last man, a nice play to get it. Throwing Granite City. Haven't heard an announcement on an assist yet. Give the assist to Rob Coates on the scoring play. The scoring play reads Bruno from Coates at 31:07. It's 2-1, Granite City. Pyle for Pyle knocked down, but the foul given against. And now they're going to give a foul throw, I think. We're going to have a discussion somewhere.
Violation of a direct kick for the Warriors.
Well, it was overruled. And Nagosian came in and overruled Donnelly, and as a result, free kick Granite City. And not a very well taken one. But it comes out the lane. Lane chips it back in the box for Adamitis. Adamitis looks to make a play, tries to spin and move, but but is tackled off the ball. Pyle now battles for it. Adamitis recovers. And it's still kept alive. And Naperville takes over, but here's Wilson. Now the Huskies do take over, and they start back upfield with it. Rensink ahead for Kenneth. Kenneth cleared. Clearance pass is cleared, but not out. It goes to, and Giles checked that. The Warriors take over, and a pushing foul called against Naperville. My back pass for Krekovich. He'll set a play up. 5:21 remaining in the first half. Lane now for Bruno, but there's Krekovich. Matt Krekovich will make a play. He'll kick it out of there. Good long kick. Intended for Nolan. He couldn't catch up with it, but Pyle takes over. And it's out of bounds. Grant City throw it.
Heaton back into the lineup for the Warriors.
Heaton comes back in now for Granite City. Taken and headed up, cleared, chased down, and finally cleared out of there to midfield, where Grody will take over. Jeff Grody puts it back in the Naperville side. Header up in the air. Heaton now for the Warriors. Herb Heaton looks to make a play, and they get the trip.
Violation, direct kick for the Warriors.
Tripping Granite City gets a free kick. Near the box. Chris Ryan will take it, now they set it back. Here we go. In the box. Cross. Head up. Chased after by a few people. Cleared out of there, and here's Wilkinson with it. Derek Wilkinson, little short pass is intercepted. And here comes Grody coming in to take it, and he's tripped up. Boy.
Tripping violation, direct kick for the Warriors.
14th foul to 11 called against Granite City. Rather, Naperville now has 14 fouls to 11 to Granite City. I'll get it right one of these days. Free kick now. In the Granite City half, 5 yards from midfield with 2:58 to go. Here we go, into the box. Head up, chased after, and finally taken down and cleared. Headed at midfield where Wilkinson has it. Derek Wilkinson for the Warriors. A little high kick there by Kenneth, check that. Battle for midfield on a foul called against the Huskies. Taken quickly. Here's Wilson for Ryan. Wilson looked back, had a little bit of a thing for a Naperville player might have pushed him. Van Buskirk now for Adamitis. Adamitis under 2 minutes now in the first half. Beats 2 men. Still in control. Good work here by Adamitis. Bumped up the ball, gets a shot in. And it goes wide.
For the Huskies.
Getting bumped around, but Adamitis still had the presence of mind to get a shot off and went wide. Unofficially, it's been 5-4 shot count for Naperville North. Each goalie has had to make 2 saves. Goal kick now for the Huskies. Ryan intended for Stone, not near him. Ryan gets it back and Stone settles it. Scott Stone for the Warriors. Tries to split two defenders and he gets tripping called against him. And Northern and one of the Naperville players didn't like it. Told Sam Dolly so. And the Warrior fans want a card. Ryan with the kick in the box and no one's near it, and Kip Last comes up with it. 32 seconds left in the first half. Last outlets. And it's sailed by Lane ahead to Adamitis. Goes out of bounds, 20 seconds. Now taken down at midfield, who had set it up and headed around. 10 seconds now. Naperville has it now, cleared off the foot. Throw in, and they'll go into the halftime right now. So at the end of the first half, the score, Granite City 2, Naperville. Ready to go with the second half now of the IHSA semifinal game between Naperville North and Granite City. We'll remind you once again of the score. It's the Granite City Warriors 2 and the Naperville North Huskies 1. We'll go over the scoring plays. In the first period late, at 18:36, Herb Heaton took a pass off a free kick, spun around, made a shot, it hit off the goalie Kip Last's hands for Naperville North, and Vince Darnell was there to get the rebound and put it in at 18:36. That gave the Warriors a 1-0 lead, and in the second period, Jeff Brody dribbled around 2 or 3 defenders and was tripped up in the penalty area. Penalty kick immediately called, and Mike Lane converted 27-32 to give the Warriors a 2-0 lead. But then, about 3.5 minutes later, Rob Coates took a free kick right at the midfield line. A good high kick. Jeff Brody cleared it, but not out. It came out to Tom Bruno, who put a long, high looping shot into the far corner of the net at 31:07, and that's where we stand right now, 2-1 in favor of the Warriors. And they have a foul called against Granite City now, and a free kick taken by Naperville North. Thought the Warriors did manage to hold their own through most of the first half. Naperville North played about the same. It's been a pretty evenly played game, in my estimation. We'll see how things work out here in the second half. The winner of this game plays for the state championship tonight at 7 o'clock against the winner of Maine South and New Trier. The loser will play for third place at 5. We have a throw-in coming up now for Granite City. As we have some substitutes coming into the match. Now throw-in taken for Granite City. Now it's taken away and Naperville controls. Number 14, Coates, assisted on the goal for the Huskies. Battled for still at midfield. Taken away and settled at midfield by 19, Andy Kenneth. Kenneth's pass intercepted nicely by Adamitis, and he back passes for Lane. Back over to Adamitis. Troy Adamitis for Heaton. Heaton settles once, now passes ahead to Wilson. Dan Wilson for the Warriors beats a man. Cut off though. It's taken away, and now tripping called against Wilson. Oh, that's a silly foul there. Taken back by the Warriors, Mills. Taken back once again, and back pass Wilson to Grody. And he back passes for Krekovich. Wind's starting to pick up here a little bit now here at Frem Stadium. Coates Passes ahead, too far ahead. Van Buskirk back passes once again to Krakovich. Will try it again. Krakovich booms it out of there. Line drive, headed up. Headed by Darnell. And it goes back to Lass. It's Lass. He'll boom it out of there himself. Oh, shocking. Well, I was going to say shocking kick. It turns out to be that way. He goes right out of bounds. Stone comes back into the match now for the Warriors on the throw-in. We have 15:58 remaining in the third period. Stone. 10 for Darnell, cleared out of there. And here come the Huskies, number 10, Bill Fleck. Stone at midfield. Stone for, I believe, Van Buskirk. Check that. Van Buskirk for Adamitis. Adamitis beats a man. Nice play move there. Adamitis throwing. Throwing goes to throwing called for Naperville North, and the Warrior fans have a slight disagreement. Now here's Coates. Coates for intercepted by Gordy, right back to Coates. Coates, the pass over to Giles. Steve Giles, pass ahead, cleared out. Settled, number 17 now, Shoemaker for Kenneth. Kenneth now ahead to number 15, I believe, Chuck Martinez, something like that. Mills has it now. Mills intended for it on now. Cleared out there, settled by Kenneth, right to Stone. Hustles back for it. Stone now for Mills. Check that, Ryan, out of bounds, throwing Grant City.
13, Mike Seiler is the lineup for the Warriors.
Seiler now comes into the game. And it has 14-19 left to go in the third period. 2-1 Granite City on top. Seiler had it momentarily. It's cleared out of there at the defense. Kicked up. Adamitis catches up with it. Troy Adamitis. Nice move. Put Steve Giles on the seat of his pants. Now throwing Grant City lane for Darnell. Darnell now covered up by Adamitis. He lost it. Ryan, nice play to stay with it. Tripped up. This may be a card. Let's see what they do. Nevertheless, a tripping foul called against Naperville North, and not a very good area. A little free kick taken ahead. One man around one man, kept alive. Looking to make a play. Into the box, cleared out of there. Now settled by Ryan for Wilson. The pass too far ahead, and Rensick takes over. Jay Rensick, but Wilkinson covers. Wilkinson for Lane, ahead, headed out of there. There's number 21, Trissad. Take that 23, Rensing for Trissad. Battled for now. Here comes a trip. Grody tripped him. Tripping foul called against Grant City, and Jeff Grody shown the yellow card. 12:35 left to go in the third period. Free kick coming now for Naperville North. Frank Guyton to take it, I believe. Gene Baker over there talking to Sam Donnelly. He's the official, gave the yellow card. It was kind of a, some people thought it kind of a questionable one at that. It's too late to do anything about it now, and a free kick coming up for Granite City, or rather Naperville North. A lot of people wish it was for Granite. Now another discussion going on between Baker and Donnelly. Now back into play after the long delay, and the free kick is headed clear. Out of bounds, it goes to Naperville North near the Granite City goal. Into the box. Cleared. Right to number 19, Kenneth. Into the air. And a pushing foul call against Naperville North.
For the Warriors.
I don't know what the discussion was about between Gene Baker and Sam Donnelly. It was settled to anyone's satisfaction. Free kick taken down. It goes ahead to Stone. After pass, he gets tripped up and a foul. Free kick, Granite City. It's become overcast and windy now in Palatine. Here's Heaton. Heaton off one man. Nice attempt by him. Nice shot on goal. It didn't work. And a goal kick coming up for Naperville North. 11:22 to go in the third period. Granite City still clings that 2-1 lead.
Soft red.
Come on.
Head up. Now here is Lane for Darnell, who makes a nice pass ahead for Pyle. Pyle sends one over the top. A couple of good chances there for Granite City. Could this be an indication of things to come? We hope so.
Yes, we do.
A couple of good chances there. Granite City, the Warriors try to fight back and gain control of the match. Seiler heads right onto the foot of Guyton. Guyton ahead on the fly to Fleck. It goes out of bounds, throw in for Granite City, and it goes right back to Krakovich. He settles in his own box, now picks it up and rolls it out for, can't tell who that is, we're blocked off. It rolls out the lane and it goes right back to Krakovich. Krakovich punts it out of there. Headed clear. Here's 23 now, Jay Rensing. Settled now by number 2, Mike Anselmo. Taking control of by Dan Wilson. He starts upfield, being chased. Still in control. Nice move to get around one man. Leaves it for Darnell. Back to Wilson. Wilson. Cut off. Obstruction not called. I think Naperville got away with one there. Wilkinson is cut off. Well, collision in the midfield, and 2 guys are down, and the foul goes against Granite City.
Violation, direct kick for the Huskies.
I don't think they didn't even see each other. They just kind of crossed paths.
Take the free kick is number 13, Brian Patterson, who sends it long into the box, but it's headed right back out the midfield where Patterson chases it down, and here they come. Patterson to the open man. Ahead. Cleared out of there. Not out. And now a foul called against Naperville North. And the Husky fans have a few words.
Direct kick for the Warriors.
8:28 and the clock running left to go in the third period. 2-1, Granite City holds on. And this has not been an easy game at all for Granite City. Head clear. Now settled, head back right to Lane, who heads it. And a battle of head balls and roughs. Now Pyle has it. Pyle for Seiler. Ahead to the box, cleared off the edge of the penalty area. Darnell heads, intended for someone, no one in particular. And it goes for a throw-in for Naperville North. Darnell checks back in now for the Huskies. Settled at midfield. Number 20 is Jim Conrad. Ball intercepted right to midfield, but settled by Shoemaker. Shoemaker ahead, cleared, and out of bounds, right into the Granite City cheerleaders. Throw in Naperville North. Another sub into the match. Giles to take the throw in, which he does for number 18, Jim Riley. Riley for Bruno, the goal scorer from Naperville North. Will do it again on the far side. Another sub comes in for Naperville. 6:59 counting remaining in the third period. Head into the box. And Krakovich recovers. They broke back upfield, but Krakovich will punt it out of there. Settled at midfield by Bruno. Settled back now, but it goes right to Rensing. Rensing bids a man. Around one man into the box. Headed clear, the shot. And there is Krakovich. And Naperville North starts to put on a little pressure.
I think so, yeah.
Head by Darnell, right to Pyle. And Seiler takes over, pushed off the ball. Well, that's the call here. They call pushing against Naperville. Free kick, taken quickly to Adamitis. Adamitis to Pyle. Challenges one man. Out of bounds. Corner kick. First one of the game for Granite City.
Come on, Hank, you're missing a good one.
He said he worked at Bill Murphy's school.
Sub comes in now. Mills, I believe. And
Why hustle the rest?
I believe it's Heaton Piles over there. Heaton Pyle over there. No, he'll leave it for Pyle. He'll set something up. Left for Heaton. Heaton hits it out there. Way too far ahead. Goes out of bounds. Granite City throw it. Rather check that Naperville North. 4:37 to go. Here is Riley taking the pass. Cleared out of there at midfield, but it's taken right back in. The Warriors look a little pressured and disorganized. Head up by Grody. Head it again. Right to Conrad at midfield, but it's taken by Darnell. For Pyle, rather. Back to Darnell. Darnell couldn't control it. And now here is a Warrior player being chased around. Naperville comes up with it, cleared out of there, and hold everything. We have a foul. It goes against Granite City. And this looks like it's going to be in a dangerous spot. Number 17 is there, John Shoemaker, around with 18, Riley. Let's see who takes it. Three, four men around there. It's taken quickly to, I believe it was Riley, and the shot goes wide.
Goal kick for the Warriors.
Goal kick, Granite City. The Warriors have been unable to get anything going since taking a 2-0 lead. Now all the momentum has been on Naperville North side. 3:02 to go as the ball comes out the midfield, headed up, cleared around. Now taken, cleared up by Ryan, head for Stone. Stone, still in play, catches up with it. Now leaves it for Pyle. Pyle has checked off his foot, but Stone chases it down. Adamitis with the long shot, nowhere near the net, and goes out of bounds. kick coming for Naperville North with 2:21 to go in the third period of play. And it's still 2-1. Headed up by Adam Myers. We have a whistle behind the play, call offside.
Violation, indirect kick.
1:57 to go as the outlet from Kip Last comes out to number 13, Patterson eventually. Patterson, long pass ahead, it was broken up and Krakovich takes over. Krakovich, long kick downfield. Oh, that's a good one. Intended for Darnell, but we have backing into call against Darnell. Oh, boy. Now throwing coming up for Naperville North. As Kenneth comes back into the match. 106, 105 to go. It's been more than a few anxious moments here. Now less than a minute to go in the third period. Throw in taken by Crissat. Now Coates, Naperville player down. He's injured. Play continues. He's up now. Pretty good acting job, I guess you have to say. Glass comes out of his area, kick it, and he'll come upfield and put it back into the midfield, head down, but taken by Darnell, and finally settled at midfield, 26 seconds. Here's Crissat. Crissat with the pass. And Ryan takes over at midfield with 15 seconds to go. Ryan passes for Darnell. Vince Darnell. Ahead to Mills, back to Ryan, tripped up. But the clock's gonna run out before they can get the free kick taken. It's taken anyway. Shot goes wide. So at the end of the third period, the score, Granite City 2, Naperville North 1. We're about ready to begin the fourth and final period of regulation with Naperville North to kick off the start. 2-1 as we begin the final 20 minutes. Naperville North had the better of the play in that third period. And a foul coming up called against Naperville. Free kick taken around midfield. A back pass for Krakovich. And the Warriors will start back up. Here's Chris Ryan, number 4, taking the outlet from Krakovich to Adamitis. Adamitis lost it out of bounds and stays with Granite City. Throws into Heaton, number 9, Herb Heaton. Ahead to Stone. Headed up in time for Wilson. Now here is Heaton once again. Heaton lost it and cleared out of, now it goes out of bounds, yes. Throw in for Granite City, Ryan. There was no scoring in that third quarter, of course. Heaton settles out of bounds anyway. It goes to Naperville. Thrown in, headed up, settled by Van Buskirk. Right to the Naperville player, Giles, and the Huskies take over at midfield. Here's Kenneth, little back heel, Rancic rather back heel fails. And here is Mills, number 5, controlling the ball along the sidelines really nicely until he runs out of room. And then throw in for Naperville North. Being watched is Rancic being watched. Now the Warriors take over. Here is Mills, number 5, on the far side, into the box. beats one man, but is cut off at the pass. And the Huskies get it back and clear it out. Right onto Wilson's head, settled by Adamitis. Adamitis heads down. He lost it, and now dangerous play called against Granite City. Glass punts it out of there at midfield. Oh, poor kick by Adamitis, but it goes right to Naperville. Here's Mills now for Ryan. Heaton left it. Nobody was there. Goes out of bounds now. Throw in Granite City. Substitution now coming in for the Warriors. 17:05 remaining in regulation. Lee Powell was the man coming back into the game as Ryan waits for the whistle to bring it back into play. He does. Now he gets it back in. Rolled in for Heaton. Right onto the foot of Conrad. Taken by Adamitis. Adamitis lost it. Here is Fleck for Giles, number 3. Giles ahead for Rensing. Jay Rensing. Being watched by Van Buskirk. Now Powell comes in to help. Gets the cross in, and it's cleared out. Headed back in. Appeals for offside, not given. Shot blocked in the fence, still loose. Still kicked around. Who wants it? And it's still in play. And finally cleared out of there. And that was too close for comfort to be sure. And the throwing goes right in the crack of it. Oh, some very anxious moments there for the Granite City team. Let the Warriors dodge the bullet. And offside. And was the Naperville player offside? We'll never know. Ball called against the Huskies now.
Come on, White, you better wake up.
15:30 to go. Krekovich stands tall that time.
Go! Look like you're sleeping out there.
Van Buskirk sets up for the free kick. He'll leave it for either Grody or Wilkinson. Clock continues to run. Here's Adamitis taking the pass from Grody. Pushed off. Oh, shocking kick there from Grody, and it's a throw-in for Naperville. 14:52 remaining in regulation. Settled by number 14, Coates. Headed up and cleared, and it goes out of bounds, and we'll do it again for the Huskies. Giles to take it. Long one. Headed clear. Right under the foot of Giles. Stolen, throwing closer to the box. Wonder how long you can keep this can go up. Headed clear into the box. Head up. Headed out of there. Not out. Now, shocking kick. A long one, though. Chased down. Overhead kick. And cleared. Headed back in by Guyton. Cleared by Grody in the head. Still battled for. Now a whistle goes. We have a foul against the Huskies. And now we're going to have a discussion. The clock continues to run. 13:50 to go. I have a drop ball at the arc near the Warrior penalty area. And the Huskies have some big pressure going now. They drop it. Battled for it. It's finally cleared out of there. Where it's chased down by Patterson, who sends it in the box. And Krekovich comes up with it.
Take your time now.
And the Warrior fans start to rally it up. Here's Pyle, pushed off. Can't hit a whistle. Pyle is injured. The foul called. Here's Wilkinson. Wilkinson now with it to set it up for the free kick. 12:41 and counting remaining in regulation time. The Warriors hold on to a 2-1 lead. Here's Pride ahead to Pyle. He's shown a lot of guts here. Pyle's pushed off out of bounds. Throwing Granite City, a substitute will now come in. Darnell. You would think the team that gets the next goal, if there is going to be a goal indeed, the next goal is going to be the big one. Naperville, of course, gets it. They tie it up, and they got a lot of momentum. Warriors get it. It's 3-1. And it could be lights out. Foul throwing called. Oh, a little pushing there. Glass with the long outlet to Giles with 11:45 to go. Now here's Wilson taking over. It's settled by Adamitis, who turned him start upfield. Adamitis cut off. Pyle covers up. Pyle with a shot, and Lass makes the save.
Yeah, I guess that's why I hit it too.
Now taken over by Lane for Adamitis. Adamitis passes for Pyle. Pyle lost it. And a pass ahead to the open Granite at midfield. Puts it back in the Naperville side. 11 minutes to go. Spot here for the Huskies. Taken quickly, blocked at the defense. But heads back out for Guyton. He'll head right out of bounds. Oh, you can start fighting the nails here. .25 Guyton to take the throw in into the box where it's cleared out of there by Grody near the midfield area. Head back up, headed down now, out of bounds. He'll go. It belongs to the Huskies. With 10 minutes left. And the clock's not moving fast enough for Granite City. Nice tackle in the box. Darnell leaves it for Pyle to start back upfield now. Rick Pyle on his own. Around one man. And take it himself. Throwing Granite City. And you can't say enough about the effort of Rick Pyle there. As I've said, this is a little kid that plays with a lot of guts. Few people start to stand on Granite City. Subs now coming in. Clock runs. 9:03 to go left in regulation. Now left it for Stone. They're going to stop it. They're going to stop it for delay with 8:59 to go. Somebody might be getting a card for delay. Clock stop with 8:59 left to go in regulation time. Thrown in the box now as we start up, and the clock's not started. Clock not started. What are you waiting for? Now it starts. Throw in Naperville North. Goes ahead now to the Warriors. Stone. Stone had to try to launch shot. I think wasn't anywhere near the target. And it's a goal kick for the Huskies with 8:35 and counting remaining. Sub coming in now for Granite City. You expect a lot of this now in the final 8:26. You look at Gene Baker pacing the sidelines. He'll talk to Herb Heaton with some instructions. Adamitis, we have a whistle now and a foul called against Granite City. Free kick at midfield. This is how they scored their first goal. It's a long one again. Head out of there. And this time Stone's there. Stone clears it out. Back to Darnell, but number 13, Patterson, covers. For number 17, Shoemaker. Oh, nice back heel, but tripping call against Granite City. 7:28 to go. The Warriors feel like this game's slipping away from them. Free kick about a little inside the 35-yard line in the football field. Chipped into the box, and Krekovich comes up with it. Matt Krekovich has been playing a steady game for the Warriors. Under 7 minutes now. Can the Warriors hold on? They battle for it midfield between number 20, Conrad, and number 11, Adamitis. Now to Rensink, out of bounds. It belongs to the Huskies on the throw-in. A lot of questions to be answered here. Can the Huskies come back inside this game? Can the Warriors hold on? Head up. Head in the box. And I believe goal kick. Yes, goal kick, Granite City. Pyle checks back into the game for the Warriors with 6:14 to go. The clock continues to run. The throw and a kick by Krekovich. Headed up by Pyle for Adamitis. He's got Stone with him. Adamitis, he gets it ahead to Stone, but the pass too far ahead, and Kip West covers up. We're inside 6 minutes now at 5:47, 46 to go. Kick to midfield. Settled by no one. Dangerous play. And it's paid. The Mike Lane penalty kick goal is the difference. 5:26 to go. Right at the midfield line, or just inside. Now Dolly's gonna back it up. Dolly backs it up. That just kills more clock for Granite City. And they back pass it for Krekovich. We're now inside 5 minutes. Outlet for Ryan, who takes it and starts upfield. Ryan for Pyle, number 3. Rick Pyle. Oh, nice move to get around one man. Now passes ahead to Stone. He'll break out. Scott Stone into the box. Nice tackle there. Stone recovers. Tries it again. Out of bounds. Corner kick. 4:34 to go. There's a lot of people feel like they're going to lose at any second now. Me included. Clock continues to run. Being battled for in the edge of the areas. Nice time-wasting tactics there by Kirk Mills. And we'll have a throw-in right at the edge of the corner. 4 minutes to go. Taken by Mills. He'll kill some more clock. Battle for out of bounds again. It goes to Naperville North. Hold it. We have some substitutes coming in for the Huskies. 3:37 to go. .337 to go, and I don't think we can take it anymore. Now we got 3:27 to go. 26. Ball back into play. Guyton to last. He'll drill it upfield. Head by Mills. Chased down, now cleared in the midfield area. Headed by Ryan, and Ryan controls. Chris Ryan to Adamitis. Adamitis comes upfield with it. Gets around one man, a little tripped up from behind. Let's talk it, stop it. I think we're gonna get a card. Get him. And Hank Nagosian gets the card out, and he's saying.
It's only your sixth foul today, buddy.
Number 14, coach doesn't want to go over there, but Hank Nagosian says guilty and is charged. Yellow card. And coach has a few words for Nagosian as he gets his marching orders. It's going to be 11-10 the rest of the game. I'm sure it's a hard red. Rob Coates is out of there.
Trails to you.
That was a hard one. That was a hard one. You knew I could have.
Well, it's a hard red card, which means Naperville North will play the final 2:57 of regulation time with 10 men. Number 14, Rob Coates, has been ejected, and a free kick coming to Granite City. 2 men over there. I don't know how many men they've got out there. 3, 4. They called a soft red, so they subbed them to card. They called the soft red. And now the clock goes back into motion. And a foul called against. The foul called against the Warriors, against Naperville again. 2:39 to go. The clock continues to run. And now they'll stop it with 2:33, as they think they've been taking too much time setting up. Now obstruction call against Granite City. The Huskies are going to get another chance. 2:20 to go. They got to hurry. Another foul call against Granite City, and this time it's closer to the goal. 2:08, 2:07 to go. About 35 yards in front. They'll stop it again. 1:59 to go. Someone's going to get a card here, I think, for delay. Eaton, I think. Yes, he is. Well, Heaton gets yellow carded for delay a game, and Darnell comes in. And I'll tell you what, folks, these last 3 or 4 minutes have been pretty wild, to say the least. Now we'll set back to go and play. Chipped into the box. Head up, there's Pekovic. $1:49 to go, the outlet for Ryan. He'll start back upfield with it to Pyle, number 3. Rick Pyle out of bounds. They called a trip. They called a trip, so a free kick for Granite City. 1:33 to go, and the clock continues to run. Wilkinson checks for a back pass first. Clock continues to run. Don't be too surprised if they stop it, and they do. Stopped at 1:22. I think someone else is going to get a card. Now they got gonna talk. I think Sandali comes over. They're gonna talk to it. Say, hey, just put the ball back into play.
How much Naperville paying you?
Clock stop. Now ball put back in play. Oh, shocking kick from Granite. Yeah, man, what a worse time for it. Huskies take over. Here is Giles now. 1:12. The clock continues to run. Darnell battles for it. Throwing Naperville North. Head down. Here is Conrad. Ryan with the big defensive play. And once again, there's Wilson. It goes right to Giles. Giles battling for it with someone. Now it comes up to Trissot. And cleared out of there. We're under a minute now, 42 seconds. And the Warriors hold on. Number 12, Kurt Krohan. Marcus Krakovic. Going pass, they're going to hold on to it. 25, 24, 23. The Warriors could be going to the championship game for the first time since 1982. Handle it midfield, 12 seconds. Long shot, way wide, that will do it. One run out. Go crazy, folks, Warriors win. The final score, the Granite City Warriors 2 and the Naperville North Huskies 1. The Warriors will play for the state championship.